So most of you are wondering what is currently happening in Ukraine. A wise man once said, "It is dangerous to be an enemy of America, but it is more dangerous to be a friend of America, because America have no true friends. They only work based on interest and not ideology." I know by now most of you have seen the video of Volodymyr Zelensky blaming the West, blaming America. Volodymyr Zelensky claimed that the Western America is abandoning his country. What is currently happening in Ukraine reminds me of a famous speech from Menahem. Menahem was the overall commander of Finland army in the Winter War, 1939 to 1940. The Western America deceived Finland. They told Finland that they were going to win the war, they were going to support them. Because they succeeded in the first 2 months, they thought they could win the war. So Joseph Stalin decided to make the war of attrition. And Finland fell the next month. So Menahem gave a very famous speech, which he blamed the Western America for pushing them and later abandoning them. And that is what is happening now. I told you guys that most of the guys who claimed that Ukraine was going to win this war are ignorant. They know nothing about Russian history. I told you guys that the Russians have a history of starting wars very slow. Check in 1812, when Napoleon invaded Russia. Napoleon succeeded in the first year. Napoleon went deep inside Russia. He sent over 500,000 troops and came back with less than 50,000 troops. Even the Nazis, Adolf Hitler, when he invaded Russia in the first 2 years, he performed very well. He captured a lot of territories, yet he lost. Finland is very small compared to Russia, but when the Russians invaded Finland, the first 2 months they performed very poor. So this is exactly how the Russians behave. This is how they fight. So if you try judging the Russians when war starts, you judge them wrongly. They perform very poor when war starts. But if they turn things around, it is very difficult for you to win. In case you don't know, President Duda, Poland president, recently said Poland is not going to supply Ukraine with weapons again. Slovakia also said the same thing. Italy said the same thing. In fact, Germany, they don't even have the weapons to send. So this is the end of Ukraine. Ukraine lost this war right from the beginning of the war. But most of you didn't understand the point that some of us were trying to put across. You were blind by the Western mainstream media. Now, the facts are available for everybody to see. If you still believe in the Western media, it's your own cup of tea. So America, who claim they will defend Ukraine to the last Ukrainian, is currently fighting to fulfill a Bible prophecy. They are busy fighting on behalf of Israel in the Middle East. Ukraine is not a priority again. Zelensky brought this upon himself. This is a big lesson to we in the global south. America have no true friends. This is the fate that awaits any country that wants to be a friend of America. America don't give a shit about you. Don't forget to like the video and share to family and friends.